All right, this is going to be an episode of Rate My Date from my Sunday brunch, so here goes. Overall, I'm going to tell you that I give this date a 3 out of 10, and here's why. He looked like his pictures, pretty much, a little heavier than his pictures, but he was tall, he was attractive, he was successful, he was smart. He picked a great restaurant. All those things are great, so I'm going to give him props for that. But I will tell you, here I go again on another date with someone that asks me not one question. He does not know where I live, what I do for a living, how old my kid is. He knows nothing about me. Nothing. And I hate those, what's your favorite color? I don't mean that, but just a regular conversation back and forth like a tennis match. I asked him a ton of questions. He didn't ask me anything back. It was actually weird. At the end of the date, I really got the impression that he was a player, but he told me he wanted to see me again. When I said to him, you don't know anything about me, he said, what do I need to know about you? I know that I'm attracted to you. What? Holy shit.
I was a little drunk. Plus I was horny.
So if you want to know why we're tired, and yes, that's tears and snot on my robe, I don't even care. I'll tell you why we're fucking tired. I started talking to a guy a couple of weeks ago, just casually, and we started talking more this week, the last few days, and he lives in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and I was gonna be going down there this weekend on my way to Little Rock to see a friend, and we made plans to go out, and so we're talking today, and he says, you know, I don't really want to wait till Friday to see you. And I said, well, just come up here today, you know, just be very casual about it. And he said, you mean it? And I said, yeah. And he called me and he said, well, I'm halfway there. And I was like, all right, will you send me the snapshot so I can do the TikTok? And he goes, yeah. And I never heard from him again. And he fucking blocked me. And this has been going on for 2 days. Or 3 days, but all day today. Like, I went to the grocery store, I bought all this stuff to cook for him, and I mean, I just don't get it. It's like what the fuck? Why would you do that to somebody?
Okay, if you are over 40 and you are unmarried and you've never been married before, this is the video you probably didn't ask for, but you need to see. Because I was just reading a study, and the study said that ladies who are unmarried and never been married before have a 9% chance of getting wifed, and men who are unmarried and never been married before have a 12% chance of making it down the altar. So why am I sharing this? Is it to scare you? Is it to be pessimistic? No, it's to encourage you to get out there and meet your person if this is something that you want. Otherwise, it's only going to get harder, and I'm sorry, but the odds are not in your favor. Like, these numbers are scary. And what usually happens, and what I've observed, is once you hit that point in your life, you feel like you've earned the right to be ultra picky and ultra particular and perfectionistic. And maybe you have, right? Because you have a lot of life under your belt. You're like, I know what I want, I know what I don't want. But guess what? If you can find like 80 to 85% of what you're looking for, compatibility-wise and chemistry-wise in someone, and you want marriage and you want that life, whether it's with kids or not, I think that's a pretty damn good deal. I don't think you should like continue to look for 100% because first of all, no one's perfect. And second of all, again, the odds are already stacked against you. Get out there, get on dating apps, start meeting people, hire a matchmaker like me, or enter my free database. But time is of the essence, guys. And a lot of you are dragging your feet. Hopefully this was a bit of like, you know, the kick in the ass that you needed. Maybe some of you guys are going to be mad, whatever. Follow for more.
Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to this beautiful channel. So in today's video, we are talking about the most interesting topic, women at 40 hitting the wall. Okay, so we've been seeing a lot of videos on TikTok, even on YouTube, about women in their 40s crying that they're not finding men. Okay, so what can be the reason like these things happen? So I also want to add on why it's like that, but first we need to understand where this notion comes from. Okay, the term which is hitting the wall. So this one is rooted in society and cultural attitude that place a high value on youth, especially when it comes to women. Media, advertising, and even historical context have contributed to this perception. Okay, so a lot of people say, she has hit the wall and all that, but just because something is commonly believed, it doesn't make it true. So let's explore the factors that can be behind this idea, and it's more myth than reality. So number one, I'm going to talk about society often glorifies youth, equating it with beauty and fertility. Look at any magazine cover, movie or TV show, and you'll likely see young women showcased as the epitome of their attractiveness. This creates a narrative that beauty fades with age and that women over 40 are past their prime. However, this is a narrow and outdated view that doesn't account for the diverse and multifaceted nature of beauty. Another thing is, it's true that fertility declines with age, and some people may prioritize younger partners for the potential of having children. But reducing a woman's value to her reproductive capabilities is both unfair and reductive. Women are much more than their ability to have children, and attractiveness is not solely tied to fertility. Another thing which I can talk about is the media also plays a role in shaping our perspectives. The constant portrayal of young women as romantic leads and the lack of representation for older women reinforce the stereotype that aging diminishes attractiveness. So, however, I'm going to talk about this is changing more and more. We are seeing older women portrayed as confident, attractiveness, and desirable in media, challenging these outdated stereotypes. Another thing that I want to talk about is also a double standard when it comes to aging. Men are often seen as aging gracefully and becoming more distinguished, while women are judged more harshly for the same process. This double standard is deeply ingrained in our culture, but it's important to recognize it for what it is: an unfair bias that doesn't reflect reality. Unfortunately, this society messages can impact women's self esteem and how they view their own attractiveness as they age. But women find that they become more confident and self assured with age. So recognizing their worth beyond just physical appearance. Another thing is confidence is incredibly attractive, and this often comes with experience and self acceptance. So as women age, their priorities may shift. They may focus more on their career, personal growth, or family rather than seeking validation through dating. So this shift in focus can lead to perception that women over 40 have fewer dating opportunities, but in reality, it's often about prioritizing what most important to them at their stage of life. Again, historically, women's value was often tied to their ability to bear children and their physical appearance. These ideas still linger today despite significant society progress. Certain industries like fashion and entertainment heavily favor younger women, making it seem like aging diminishes opportunities and visibility. But again, this is slowly changing as more voices call for diversity and representation at all ages. So the truth is, many women in their 40s and beyond are finding happiness, love, and success. They are proving that attractiveness and value are not confined in youth. In fact, many people find older women incredibly attractive for their confidence, experience, and depth. It's time we change these outdated notions and celebrate the beauty and worth of women at their age. Okay. So do women really hit the wall at 40? This is the question. The answer is resounding no. This concept is based on outdated stereotypes and societal bias that don't hold true in reality. Women are beautiful, valuable, and desirable at any age. Let's continue to change this myth and celebrate the richness that comes with age and experience. So this is my thinking, guys. So I don't know what you think about this video. Kindly leave your comment in the comment section. So let's discuss. And all I can say is a bye bye. Bye.